very interesting. Shannon, what do you think he's saying here?
He's in right on the wall, Skip. Whoa. Did he not wake up feeling dangerous yesterday? Front running. That's what he is. What happened to the Baker is a competitor. He's tough as nails. You can cut off a certain appendage and he will stand in there and fight you. Baker, Baker, Baker. We went to see him and he was snapping his fingers. And all of a sudden everybody coming in and they snapping their fingers. What happened to that, Skip?
Tell me, is my turn?
It's not your turn.
You just asked me a question. I can answer it. You're going to have to give me the floor for the next 10 minutes.
Oh, no. Because it sounds like a guy that's given up. It sounds like a guy that's defeated. That's what it sounds like, and I get it. Public flirtation. I have a certain business in certain situations. Skip ain't going to call the name. Let's just say a name, Quee. And I was just being facetious, being funny. You know how I am on the show, Skip. Public and saying, oh, I'm such and such. Had it cut, paste, and clip. See her later in the day. She's like, what's there? I was like, what's what? Thing starts playing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Skip, you know how I joke about such and such, that certain female. Oh, I wish I had this certain female, had that certain female. But I had somebody. It was a public flirtation. They have a quarterback. But a public flirtation with Deshaun Watson while you have somebody.
Flirtation?
Yeah, hold on.
It's not a flirtation. Yeah. It's not like saying, hey, it would be great if we ever had him. They went to seek his services. They flew Jimmy Haslam's private jet for all the world to see, all the way to Houston, Texas, to sit and try to talk him into, please come and save our franchise.
But here's the thing.
That's not a flirtation.
No, but Skip, what I'm saying is that it played out in the public. Had they in the veil of secrecy, let's just say for the sake of argument, that didn't get out. Baker didn't know. But because it became public, I don't know how you go back to Baker. My thing is, how do you go back to Baker if Deshaun says no when he knows that you were trying to replace him?
You cannot. Thank you. Thank you.
So I believe.
Preach.
So I believe the relationship is what they call irreconcilable differences, irreparable harm.
I agree.
So I just don't know what I hope the Browns know what they got themselves into, but it tells me they were never sold on him, because if they were sold on Baker Mayfield, there's no way in hell they would have done this. I've been trying to tell you for the better part of 2 years. You didn't want to listen to me. I said the Browns are not sold on Baker Mayfield. Yes. No, Skip. I'll try to tell you. And now,
I've tried to tell you, Baker is not sold on the Browns.
So why is he writing this medicine?
He's definitely not sold on the new head coach, and he's never been sold on the owner.
The same head coach that had 11-game stretch when he was the fourth graded quarterback in all the NFL. He's not sold on him now. He just wrote a speech. Hell, I thought that was General Lee at Appomattox Courthouse writing a surrender. I give up. The Confederacy, when they gave up Appomattox in Virginia, Skip, and General Lee.
I know all about it.
Okay, then. So that's what it sounds like to me. Sound like what happened to dangerous? And you see karma. You said that word is karma. Karma sometimes, Skip, is slow, like the Pony Express. Take you 2 weeks to get it. Sometimes it's Amazon Prime. It'll get it to you that same day. Hey, DJ, can we get this track? Do you remember what he said about Duke Johnson? He said, Duke Johnson, either get on the train or get up. There it is. That's what he said.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield to Duke wanted to be traded. You either on this train or you're not. Hey, Duke Johnson, what's your retort? God, doggone train crashed and burned. Oh, my goodness.
Where is Duke Johnson now? I don't even know whatever happened.
Don't you worry about Duke. Yeah. Duke is just fine.
He was put Duke Johnson in the same sentence with Baker Mayfield?
Guess what?
Wait a second. Did the Browns fly on a private plane somewhere to try to entice Duke's replacement to come to Cleveland? No.
Guess what? Baker Mayfield has been the same place that Duke was. Up out of Cleveland. So you can dress it up however you want to.
Thank you.
He might be up out of there, and it's not his choice. He didn't go to them and recommend a trade. They say, we want Deshaun Watson, and we'll get you up, and we'll put you in the trade. It hurts. I know it hurts. Because as an athlete, and the better you are an athlete, the more pride and the great ego that you have. And when someone says we're better off without you, I've been there. I've been in part of a trade package that didn't go through. in 95 when the Broncos tried to trade me, Mike Pritchard, in the first-round pick for Eric Swan. I was also part of another trade package in 99 when they were going to trade me to the Green Bay Packers, and I ended up breaking my collarbone that Sunday, and the trade didn't go through that Tuesday. So I know, Skip, because what they're saying, we're better off without you. And so it does sting. It held you talk about a guy. I was even more accomplished than Baker Mayfield because I had 2 Super Bowls with 4 All-Pros and 7 straight Pro Bowl appearances. So it hurt a little bit, Skip. It stung a little bit. Ooh, can you imagine? But I wasn't out there tweeting. I'd probably been tweeting if I was like Baker. I've been, having a lot of things to say. But everybody knew my personality was outside. I was boisterous. But let me tell you one thing I never did. When teammates come to get their money, or try to get their money if they wanted to go elsewhere, I always back my teammates because I knew one thing. The NFL team would be an NFL team a lot longer than that player would be an NFL player.
Time out. It's very different to want your money and want out.
If
a teammate wanted out of your locker room, you're like, get out.
First of all, I'm going to go to him. I ain't got to put this on no IG. Bro, what's up? Why
there was no IG, or you probably would have put it on.
No, I ain't going to put it. No, I'm not going to put my teammates on blast like that, Skip. I'm going to ask him, why did you want out? You're not getting the touches. You're not getting the carries. I was like, bro, we winning. But Shannon, I can't really, we're winning, but I can't show what I can do. My contract's up. I say, I get it, bro. I support you. Whatever you decide to do, I'm going to support that. But Skip, your guy writing this to the Cleveland Browns fans, I don't know where to turn. I don't know what to say. It's in my heart. Oh, you mean so much to me. This will always be home. No, bro. Progressive. You're going to have to get you a new shirt because you can't have progressive in Cleveland when you don't live in Cleveland no more. You're going to have to find
you can.
Now you can't. No, you can't. You got to
Now you can, now that you're a superstar for progressive.
Whoa. He's not that. He's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not my homeboy for those others. And he definitely not Mayhem, and he not Flo. Flo is the superstar of progressive.
I'll
you
give
know
you
that. Not him.
Sure. I don't know. Baker's in every other. I thought Jimmy Haslam stood for all that was right. And so this is a departure for him and his franchise because they're so desperate and they have no idea what they're doing. And my friend Jake Trotter, who covers the Cleveland Browns for ESPN, and Mary Kay Cabot, who's been the voice of reporters in Cleveland for many years, have both reported that Baker is hesitant to re-sign with the Browns going forward because he does not trust the Cleveland Browns. And finally, he got to see right before his very eyes, he got shamed by his owner who said, I give up. I'm going to get Deshaun Watson. And I told you yesterday, is Deshaun better than Baker? You better believe he is. But do I believe Baker's going to become a star in this league? I absolutely do. And you will eat your words. I'm going to predict it again and again and again. I will be right about this because he was hurt all last year, torn labrum, fractured left shoulder. He's a body torque thrower, and he couldn't get his body to torque into throws with a torn labrum. He sucked it up, he gutted it out, and he played with 2 complementary receivers, not A receivers, not number 1 receivers, in Jarvis Landry and especially Odell Beckham Jr., who goes to L.A. to become the 5th receiver. Way to go. I'm impressed.
You do realize Jarvis had gone to 5 Pro Bowls.
I know exactly what it was. But does he have
3.
number 1 intangibles or performance? He does not. He does not. What just happened? They cut Jarvis Landry.
What did they just
Nobody wanted it.
Guess what just happened? They going to get Deshaun Watson. That's the number 1 overall pick, and they want another quarterback.
I told you, he's a top 3 quarterback. I told you, if you give me Deshaun Watson over Baker, sure. If you give me Deshaun over Josh Allen, I'm taking him. I like him way better than I like Josh Allen. I can keep on going. Carson Wentz, give me Deshaun Watson. You love Carson Wentz. Walk it to him. Deshaun Watson, I'll take him any day or night. I'll take him over Jalen Hurts, whom I love. He's a top 3 quarterback.
So what is Baker?
I would take him over Aaron Rodgers right now, and I promise you I'll go farther in the postseason than I would with Aaron Rodgers.
First of all,
Aaron Rodgers is a choke artist in the postseason.
So what is Baker?
Well, he played 1 playoff game at Pittsburgh, his first playoff game. And by the way, he took the Cleveland Browns in 2019 to the playoffs. They hadn't been to the playoffs since 1994. And you're saying he's trash? Are you kidding me? I've been beating the table over here, Please, I got a new hashtag going on Twitter right now. Free Baker, because he needs to be freed from the clown show that is the Browns.
They're trying to get him up out of there.
Well, not trying. He's going to demand his way out of town because he deserves to get out. He needs a fresh start for a credible franchise with a #1 receiver. You do that, and you watch Baker thrive.
Baker wants to file for a divorce after he saw his wife kissing another man. It's too late. You can't ask for a trade after you saw them go to Deshaun Watson.
That's when you do ask for a trade.
They pulled a boys to men. They went down on bended knee to Deshaun Watson.
They did.
Now you gonna talk about you want to trade? See,
what are you talking about? That's when you would say, "Okay, I'm out." He's been wanting an excuse to ask for a trade all along, and all of a sudden he's like, "Thank you." This is a farewell that he just posted. It's over. It's all in the past tense. You're done with Cleveland. I loved it. I loved it. Thank you.
He wrote that after Cleveland said, "We're done with you." They got on a plane that went to Deshaun before he wrote that letter.
Well, so if you go public with that, good luck to you, because I told you yesterday, there is no way Deshaun's going to play for the clown franchise in Cleveland. There's no way. You made such a stupid blunder. It's such a stupid gamble that he would actually accept your proposal. Are you kidding me?
You know why it was stupid? Because they say, even if he doesn't, we don't want you.
Okay, well, good.
That's what they say.
I loved it.
When you want
I know.
Skip,
okay, so what are you going to do? Use the 13th pick on Malik Willis?
Why are you and Baker worried about what we're going to do?
All right,
what we're not going to do.
You're about to start over is what you're going to do. Way to go, Cleveland.
We were starting over
Another clown move.
How many great offensive linemen do we need? How many great running backs do we need? How many great receivers do we need? The one thing that you need to change is the QB. And they say, you know what?
You keep saying that, but you cannot discount, you cannot cover up what Baker Mayfield did when he was healthy as a rookie. He was sensational.
What did he do?
He was so sensational that Shannon Sharpe started driving his bandwagon. When it was my bandwagon, you usurped it. You jumped aboard and you took it over. And you said, shake and bake, baby, shake and bake. Okay, and then 2019, Odell finally goes down. God bless him. I'm knocking down on wood here for Odell. Hope he comes back again from another knee injury. But the point was, once he was gone, Baker took off. He goes 11 straight games. They go 8-3. He throws 20 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Pro Football Focus grades him the 4th best quarterback in all of pro football through those 11 games. And he takes them to the playoffs. He goes to arch rival Pittsburgh and has a 91 QBR in that game. It was sensational what he did over that stretch. He proved his worth. And now the clown franchise is saying,
now they clown.
Let's go get Deshaun.
You know what?
He's not going to accept your proposal.
The same clown franchise that drafted. They weren't a clown when they drafted him.
Well,
now they don't want to be with him. Now they clown.
The guy who drafted him is no longer with the clown franchise.
First of all, Jimmy Haslam. I don't care who's in charge. You're not taking that pick over #1 overall if the owner doesn't want it. Because what happened in Miami?
What does the owner really know about football?
Oh, now what the owner knows. He knows that that's not the guy. From what everybody has told him, from the front office, the general manager, the VP, and the head coach, he's not it. That's what he knows.
For every action, there's going to be a reaction. You're going to have a price to pay, and you just blew it because you blew up your current quarterback, and he is going to be out of there, and I am happy.
Skip, you do.
Finally,
Skip.
Hashtag free Baker.
Skip.
Make a trend right now. Free Baker.
They want a divorce. Do you realize that if you request out, that means I don't have to pay nearly as much? I wanted this divorce. That's why you saw me walking with Jane down the street when I know I had a wife. Because I don't care about you at home. That's what Baker said. That's what
you weren't just walking with Jane. You flew to her city to get down on bended knee and propose marriage.
Sure did.
Please marry me.
And guess what I did?
Knowing that she's way out of your league.
And guess what? And I went to where I knew the paparazzi was going to be because I wanted them to see it. I wanted her to see me with her to let you know I'm done with this. Do what you need to do.
I love this.
I love it, too. I love it. Perfect. And I've been trying to tell you my glasses fall. Let me take my glasses off. Ooh, I'm over here like a Pentecostal minister.
Yeah.
I told you this day was coming.
You need heavenly help is what you need.
I told you this day was coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's what I love the most. He signs this statement that he posted. Baker, Reagan, Mayfield. He goes all 3 official names because this is like a legal document. I'm done with you,
All
Cleveland.
guess what? It gave you,
Thank you.
Like you said, Thomas, Edward, Patrick, all three of y'all getting up out of here. Baker,
Good.
Reagan, and Mayfield.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally. Out from under the clouds.
The only good Mayfield that I know is Mayfield Ice Cream, Mayfield Moving Band, and Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah.
Anything other than that, I ain't with it.
Yeah.
I ain't with it.
Another sorry team that wears orange. That's all you need to know. Orange. Texas, Oklahoma State.
The Broncos.
Oh, wait, the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. All clown franchises.
We got 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And when the last time y'all beat us? Y'all haven't beaten us in 20 years.
Fantastic
We
this
beat you in the
morning.
Super
You are
Bowl.
on it.
That was 40 years ago.
I'll tell you this,
matter.
the
It
Browns are
only
going to have
happened
to
once.
fight the Saints and Panthers for Baker. And by the way, Duke Johnson, he played for Miami before they cut him at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.